Alright, so how many of you have ever been to a car accident? Okay, so few. So you know how it is, it's pretty nerve-wracking once you get into the car, you're freaking out. Well, 2 summers ago, I'm going to tell you about a story. I was involved in a really bad car accident, and it was one of those car accidents where you're like, oh, that will never happen to me because it's too extreme. Well, it did happen to me. And I'm going to tell you how I overcame my fear with courage. So 2 summers ago, came down to Arizona, I'm originally from California, and it was my mother and my 2 aunts, and we came for a freshman orientation here. So we went and visited my aunt, because that's where we were going to stay, and all 5 of us packed into our rental car and went down to a little place over there by the I-17 called Chino Bandito. You ever heard of that place? Pretty good place. Anyways, so yeah, and it was 5 of us. We were packed in the car with my mother, me in the passenger seat, my mother was driving, and my 3 aunts in the back. And we were driving on the I-17, about to come back to merge onto the 10 freeway. And we noticed some traffic ahead, and so my mom slowed down routinely, and we came to a complete stop. Well, everyone else going on 17, they were still going at full speed. So, and then that's pretty much, and then I remember looking over to my mom, and I remember her looking in her rearview mirror, and her screaming at the top of her lungs. And after that, everything just slowed down. I just hear the crash. We got rear-ended, and we were completely stopped. And the car that hit us was going 65. So, and I just remember time slowed down, and we were like everything was just going crazy. And the car pushed us back into the oncoming traffic, and all I can hear is scraping metal. The glass had shattered, and cars were trying to dodge us. I can hear them putting their brakes on, trying to dodge us, going around us. And all I'm thinking in my head is, if we get hit again, we're going to die. And that was the most frightened I've ever been in my life. And luckily, my mom was able to steer us back into the shoulder there. And we finally came to a stop. You know, we hear everything going on around us. And my mom and all my aunts, they're crying and freaking out. And I don't know, something just kicked in my head. It's like, I'm the only one in the car, and the only man in the car. I need to be courageous and help them out because I know they're scared right now. So something just kicked on, and I told them everything's gonna be all right. I was trying to help everyone because all my aunts had glass in their head because they were in the rear windshield, so I was helping them out. And then I just remember looking back through the rearview mirror, and I see the car about 300 yards away from us that hit us. So I was just thinking, oh man, it's probably going to be a fatality, but thank God it wasn't. And it was a really bad accident. We ended up going to the hospital. Thank God all of us were okay. All I remember in the hospital, I was just asking how my aunts, how my mother. I was only worried about them. I wasn't worried about myself. And I just goes to show I was just being a little courageous there. And yeah, luckily we all came out okay. No serious injuries. And my mom doesn't like Chino Bandito anymore. But yeah, I just want to say, just thank God, or just be glad that you're alive, and every day that you are alive and you're still breathing today.